This is first game of the loser brackets, round 2, and this time on a bit more interesting map than the previous one. We have 10 km map, Rumble in the jungle. So players starting much further from each other, and also one player with 4 maxes, hydro quite far away, and another player just with 3 maxes and no hydro, so some different build orders than most of the people are used to will need to be deployed in this one. And then also the expansions are quite far away, 3 maxes next to the water on this side, so we'll definitely take some walking there. And also that other expansions are pretty much in the middle, so all ACUs and any additional units should arrive at the same time. So definitely it's gonna be interesting to see what this player gonna do. Let's see what happened in chat, if something interesting. Nothing extra. So Econoob getting some adjacency on the max with Pigeon, so I guess he will go for early T2 max once he can. And second air factory, he is going for the hydro and actually 2 air factories, so he might be thinking about some T2 airplay. Freshy is going second air, as you would expect as well, since you can quite easily deny expansion NGs with bomber, and then it will take a lot of time to walk there with another NG unless you get a transport, but that's too expensive for the early game. But you never know what you can do when you need mass. Some extra reclaim rocks on the way, so Adjux is definitely not missing them. And actually, yeah, there's a couple of more rocks. I hope these are, yeah, those are normal rocks, not just a texture. It's gonna get also factory on the top, and I will actually get air factory here, so the factory can be any useful once it's built. There isn't that much to reclaim, a few rocks, few trees, but then with land factory you can't do pretty much anything there unless you would get some transport to get the units out of there. So air factory would be a much better choice for placing there. Let's see, Econoob is not doing the same thing. Maybe he missed these rocks and also a few more small rocks, and actually I have to say this is really bad map design. I don't like all these spugs and everything. Could be much smooth. Very simple map. At least the height map is a bit more interesting. So this, well, it looks like you can go through here no problem. It's just being annoying for units to shoot. So not actually the most beautiful map, height map wise as well. Few extra rocks that Adjux is totally not missing. Mantis chasing a Celine and some tank and bomber for Adjux. Flare for Econoob, but he's not killing anything right now, didn't get kills. Now he's finally deciding to try to chase the NG that could be there. He's gonna get the kill on the radar. Let's see if he spots the NG as well. If not, then KoisQ is gonna get a bit of mass boost. So we have 2 air factories for well, now he changed his mind, or I didn't pay enough attention and thought it's air factory, but we have 3 land factories for him in his mine base, and the max is indeed going to T2. And second, he decided that he is gonna do the second air factory anyway, but using the hydro adjacency, which is better for him. And not reclaiming the rocks yet. Let's see, still these rocks are here, and these are gonna belong to Adjux, so he'll get some nice mass boost from these. I'm not sure if these two players know the map more or just took a better look at the beginning of the game. KoisQ arriving to this expansion, not building anything yet. But he is pretty much without any unit support. He doesn't have a radar anywhere near, just the radar is from Adjux scouts, so at least something, but I don't think they have too much. Oh, actually there's just now one radar from this NG, so he will see all these auras. But problem is that those auras can't outrange the ACU, and they are stopping on the range. Let's see. Yes, they are micro, so it's gonna be really annoying for him to deal with, especially especially since there are no other units. Adjux is arriving to the middle, gonna take that, and some extra rocks over here as well. So bottom team are doing a really good job cleaning all these rocks. Now a bit missed micro from Econoob, forgot about the auras, so KoisQ is able to kill a few of them, but already lost quite a lot of HP and more units are arriving, so unless he gets some serious support, this might be a really short game for him. Now he's moving in some units, but it will still take some time for them to arrive. Meanwhile, Econoob is gonna get more free shots on him. On the other side, Freshy is building mechs right now, not arriving to his expansion yet. Two air factories for now producing intis, maybe some bomber as well between. KoisQ lost already a few HP now. Econoob is arriving with ACU, so this battle is not gonna be that balanced. Adjux is actually moving his ACU there, trying to help his teammate. So this is giving opportunity for Freshy to push here if they know the ACU, both ACUs are here. Well, he'll need to walk there, but that's quite a long wall around the hill, and actually he wanted to distance reclaim these rocks, but ACU is deciding to go all the way around. And Econoob is staying his low HP, that his opponent is low on HP, which is right. And he still has this nice range advantage, and actually Jester, so Freshy is not giving up on the snipes and preparing some Jester snipe. They have more than enough intis to actually kill someone, and now the Jesters arrived and there's no ground to air AA, and not even that many air for the bottom team, so KoisQ is gonna die here. So now Econoob needs to stay on the out of the explosion to save all the units, so he can use them later. KoisQ is trying to get some AA, but more Jesters arriving, and Adjux is deciding to leave him alone, not gonna help him build the AA, but still 4 Jesters would be enough to deny the AA if Freshy wanted to. So KoisQ is out of this game, his base is gonna be given to Adjux, so let's see how well Adjux can manage 2 bases. We have T2 for Adjux, also a T2 max, so some Yosho is gonna be on the field for him soon. Go get gunships, so Freshy is thinking about more of them, but right now Adjux might kill them if he's not paying attention. This major air force from Econoob is out of position, so these Jesters are gonna die, just 2 of them, and well, one died, and looks like Adjux might lose his air, or maybe he will try to get away. He's gonna get away with his air, so at least now he knows that there are still some Jesters, so he needs to be careful, deciding to retreat with AC way back to his base. Meanwhile, T2 on the UA factory as well, no T2 mech well, there's one T2 max, and all this 4 factory is going T2, so it's gonna be a nice adjacency for him. Now Freshy actually switching to T2, so that might mean Corsairs that are also good for sniping. Meanwhile, 3 strikers are slowly killing this factory and all the auras that are coming out instead of killing the nexus. And bomber arriving to save the situation. Jesters are still causing some problems, killing units of Adjux. Let's see if Adjux can do something about this. It's getting a T2 PGen, putting more engines on air factory to get additional intis. This one is not supported that much, and now he has some flag in his army, so that is gonna be no more jesters attacks. Freshy is saying he's going heavy corsairs, but Adjux coming to this energy production, which will get a shield soon, so that it's gonna be more safe for the ACU. Meanwhile, Econoob is getting this expansion. He still has some auroras, but now there are gonna be a T2 tanks as well, which is much harder to kill with auroras. And now also T2 units coming to the middle. Justice are gonna get denied easily by the flag, so Freshy is deciding to retreat. There are at least 4 T2 units, so that could cause some trouble, especially to Cybern ACU unless he has overcharges, but still these T2 bots can outrage the ACU. They have pretty similar range to Auroras, which is bigger than ACU. T2 gunship is also not gonna last long against these 2 flag, and now actually Adjux is going in with all his units, so Freshy might be in real trouble. Doesn't look like he gets that many overcharges, so he may actually die here. Yeah, Corsairs are going in for some support, but wasting all the shots on one T2 bot, and now they all died, so that's quite a shame. I guess it would be easier if he saved them and used on something better for Econoob, since he would die anyway. And now actually Econoob also running for his life, since these units are still chasing him. And he has no land units at all here. This is the first obsidian he has, and he's actually getting transport to evacuate, but then his base is gonna be without any protection. There is no PD, just few NGs. Maybe deciding he doesn't need the transport, so sacrificing it. Obsidian getting some kills, Econoob still retreating, and now he's building some PD. But these units are not stopping. I'm not sure if he has storage. And Econoob actually without the storage, so he can't overcharge any of these units, so he may die to them, and most likely he's gonna die as well. It looked really not good for Adjux, but he managed with this nice move to kill Freshy, and then didn't stop and killed Econoob as well. So that's for the sniping. It's not everything, especially with the full share. If this wasn't a full share, then the snipe would be really good, since there would be no more units, but with the full share, sniping KoisQ was not that good, since Adjux is able to manage 2 bases without any issues, and was also able to win this game. Okay, so that would be first game of this round. Let's move to another one.